It's The Local Show on News Radio 570 WSYR, a service of Geddes Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to The Local Show, the 2023 New Year edition. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local business with business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. Then we talk about how they got into business, why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You'll hear all about their successes, challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We are broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studio, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. Happy weekend to Steve Roberts. How are you there?
I'm doing good, Tom. You know, you said that almost 200 times.
Did I?
But seriously, think about it.
Just now?
Think about it. Almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. All the shows, that many weeks. That's a lot. You know, you could even do that, man. That's a lot.
It's like being stuck in Groundhog Day.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Here we are on The Local Show again.
So I had a little Christmas snafu, Tom.
Yeah.
So I came in last week, and Sonia, who works here, she said, "Hey, did you give Judy that gift?" And I went, And she goes into the closet, and there it is.
Oh, you forgot to give her
So the answer was no. So Lori and Sonia, they had this, they talked, and they had this thing, and it was nice and special. So what I did was I pulled a line from the Christmas Story movie. I put it in a bag, and the tree's still up, and I tucked it around the corner behind the tree. So it's
I see. Yeah, so it's like, make believe it got lost.
Hey, honey, looks like you missed something. She didn't fall for it, but she did love the gift.
Okay, great.
She did love the gift. But the tree is down. The halls have been de-decked.
Very nice. Yeah.
The dog stopped eating the tree. All kinds of good things.
Yeah, our stuff is still up. Yeah, it'll be up for a while. I had other things go bad. The washer and the dryer there, I had to take apart and put back together.
Are you the deck de-hauler?
Well, I mean, everybody is. My wife will get involved. And the 25-year-old who's still home, she'll help us take care of it.
If you put it off long enough, someone else will do it.
Yeah, that's what I hope to do.
That's my theory.
Well, we've got a lot of great show for you today, so stick around, folks. Maybe as you're taking down your decorations, you can listen. Don VanPelt is up first. He's the owner of Mr. Handyman of Greater Syracuse. John Smith from J.C. Smith Incorporated. Lisa Romano-Moore is the new executive director of the Onondaga Historical Association. She'll stop by. And Neil Carr, owner of Prime Heating and Air. Jennifer Covert is the executive director of North Area Meals on Wheels. And then George Powers stops by, owner of Powers Accounting and Business Services. Sheila Ostrom, owner of Senior Home Care and Alzheimer's Solutions, will also stop by, along with Tim Shore, who's the co-owner and brewer of the Buried Acorn Brewing Company, which is just around the corner from the Zoey Studios here. Right now, we say hello to Don VanPelt. How are you?
I'm great.
I've seen your trucks around all through the winter months as well.
That's perfect. That's exactly what they were designed to
One almost hit me, as a matter of fact.
I was going to say,
who fixes not what you're supposed to be telling me.
Who fixes a handyman truck, Tom, when it breaks down? Do they do it themselves?
Actually, most of them could.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Good golly. Mr. Handyman. Hey, what's your background anyway? Where'd you come from?
So, I'm originally from the Utica area, as I understand you are, Tom.
No, I worked out in Utica for quite a while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was
thought you
Utica.
were one of us.
No.
His name ends in a vowel, so that counts.
You would think,
that
right?
must be it.
But I get out there quite a bit, especially it seems like we booked a lot of DJ work out there this year for some reason, which to my chagrin, because it's still an hour away from home,
Yeah.
But a lot of nice places.
But you used to be a famous DJ.
Yeah, sure.
Was it here in Syracuse or out there?
Both, actually. Yeah.
What station were you out in Utica?
I was at Rock 107 for a while.
Remember
Yeah,
Rock
remember that?
107?
That was fun.
That was a great station.
Beautiful double wide.
And then the station
It was.
Back in the day.
No, they all are.
Yeah.
Oneida too, right, Tom?
Oh, yes. And there was an Oneida, another double wide or anyway. So so I was all through
Well,
that
Rock
area.
107 was a powerhouse back in the 80s.
then. Yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah, they used to go to Syracuse War Memorial with 3 buses and 107 kids.
But enough about
and we
me.
used to come back with 103.
I'm a never was Ben. Tell me more about you.
I just want to introduce that. Most people don't know that. He's a
Your
very
time
famous
is,
DJ.
time is up.
I know. My background is I'm a graduate of University of Buffalo, SUNY Polytech Institute. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, one in engineering, one in business management. So I did a long career at National Grid for 31 years. Retired as a director of
Good golly. And you're so young.
Well, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're so
I know
young.
we're all about the same.
So what
age.
made you go, hey, I want to own a Mr. Handyman franchise?
So I just knew there was a need for this type of work in the area. And I was actually just looking to get into business by myself.
Yeah.
When I did some searching online, and I actually found some franchise information.
Yeah.
And I kept digging into it, and the last thing I wanted to do was work for a franchise.
Yeah, but that changed.
But that changed.
So now you own it. You don't work for it. You own it.
Well, I own it, but we are part of a larger corporation, which is great because we have that huge marketing effort behind us.
So what are things
National.
right now, it's January, what are things that people are needing fixed?
So we're replacing the insides of toilets this morning.
So over to Mom's this week. Over to Mom's doing fixing
We're
Mom's
doing
toilet.
a Mansfield toilet. He didn't tell me that, but that usually involves it just putting in a new toilet.
That's a brand name, right? A brand name.
It's
Mansfield.
a style.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a style.
So what else do you do?
We do all sorts of drywall repair. We do a lot of drywall repair. And as a result, painting afterwards. We do a lot of ceiling repairs, especially when older roofs start to leak into through the
Are floors big in the winter? Are people like, I got to change that floor?
Sure.
So you do some flooring.
Yeah,
How about dryer vents? If dryer vents get all clogged up, would you replace a dryer vent or clean it out?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. That's important. A lot of people don't clean their dryer vents, and that will make your dryer stop working.
So most people don't even know
to do
about
that,
it,
right?
or even what it involves and what it is,
What's
or
a
even
dryer
that they
vent?
have a dryer vent. So we'll let Steve know. Well, the dryer vent, there is over time, there's going to be a lot of lint that gets past the filter. So it's going to clog in those vents. Once it clogs, the dryer isn't going to. It isn't going to perform.
Yeah, I did know this. So if someone had a punch,
You did know this.
I did know this. So
you did.
if someone had a punch list of things, you don't have to just do one thing. So if the door is crooked and we want to do the floor and the toilet keeps running, you can go through a list of things, or is it like one at a time?
It's usually what we encourage customers to do. Get a list of smaller things so we don't have to come out to your house 3 different times.
Right.
Let's go there once, get your list together. There's always a couple things in the house that just need a little bit of tweaking or fixing, and we can always do that. So get the list together and then call us and say, I have this list.
Are you pretty responsive at this point? Because I know that people are busy. So, you can
get to places in a day or two, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like you got to wait a week.
No,
right?
no. We can get to you.
Is it better they call or go to MrHandyman.com?
Either one is great. I have a great customer service person. She is.
I think when I went to your website, something pops up and lets you chat with somebody right away.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the phone number 362-1322 or is it a different number?
Correct.
So write this down. I'll go slower, which I never do. 362-1322. If someone says, hey, how much does it cost to do that? That's probably what they ask. Yeah, how long will it take? So
that's
MrHandyman.com or Tom 362-1322.
Yeah. Stay off of YouTube. Call Mr. Handyman. Wouldn't that be right?
Absolutely.
Stay off of YouTube.
Yeah, let us handle it.
Unless they're liking and subscribing to the Zoey page.
Oh, well, then you could do that. Sure. Well, thank you. Don VanPelt is the franchise owner right there of Mr. Handyman of Greater Syracuse. Have a great rest of the day, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, John Smith is coming up next. He is from J.C. Smith Incorporated. We'll find out all about them on the local show on 570 WSYR.